This is a rendering of 775 Huntington Avenue in the Mission Hill neighborhood of Roxbury, Massachusetts. A 13-story mixed-use, mixed-income project, creating 56 affordable rental apartments and 55 market-rate and income-restricted condominiums. This is the latest development from the nonprofit Roxbury Tenants of Harvard, owner and developer of the Mission Park housing development. Once built, 775 Huntington Avenue will provide much-needed affordable housing stock to the uniquely diverse and vibrant neighborhood of Mission Hill. In its submission to the Boston Planning and Development Agency, RTH states, quote, that to complement the architecture of the adjacent buildings, the significant material of the building will be a brick masonry, end quote. And why not? Its neighbor, the Farragut School, is a quintessential historic brick building articulated with exquisite brick details. The nearby Mission Church, with its Roxbury pudding stone construction and Romanesque architecture, is the cultural and spiritual landmark of the neighborhood. The contemporary masonry design of the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy's Griffin Academic Center, or the Back of the Hill housing development, where an entire neighborhood of attractive affordable housing was created with traditional masonry material and installed with traditional methods. Yet despite the developer's claim to complement the architecture of the adjacent buildings by using brick masonry, the leadership of the Roxbury Tenants of Harvard are planning to use a thin brick system to build their 13-story structure on Huntington Avenue. A thin brick system can be found at your local McDonald's or inside a finished basement, made up of 1-inch brick face and backed up by a thin piece of metal. These thin brick systems are not simply cheap imitations of traditional masonry. They are an unnecessary risk to design. Lippage, a term used to describe the uneven surface of a wall that occurs when a stone or tile is not laid to a uniform level or plumb, is a unique problem for thin brick systems. Unlike traditional masonry material installation, lippage is often found on thin brick panel systems, as there is no method of moving an entire panel of thin brick. There is little doubt that the renderings and written materials submitted to the Boston Planning and Development Agency demonstrate an intentionality toward real masonry and not a substandard alternative. The fact is, laid-in-place masonry, the installation of traditional brick by bricklayers and their apprentices, remains the standard method of construction in the city of Boston and is the appropriate method of construction for 775 Huntington Avenue. These jobs represent a community benefit, one found in the Boston Jobs Policy, created to influence the construction job opportunities for people of color, City of Boston residents, and women. A manufacturing plant stamping thin metal and substitute materials creates no such benefit. Please act upon your role as a stakeholder during the development process of 775 Huntington Avenue and disallow the notion that using thin bricks on a 13-story building is a good idea. Nor does it equate to what's been presented to the community or to the BPDA. If you have any questions or comments regarding this important issue, please contact Tom McIntyre of the International Union of Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers. Thank you.